They could have said Steven Spielberg is remaking The Wizard of Oz. I love Steven Spielberg, and I would still say this is a terrible fucking idea. We're going to talk about The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
And not just The Wizard of Oz. Actually, we're going to talk about Wizard of Oz, not The Wizard of Oz. You'll know what I mean in just a minute. Let me give real quick. I am in the minority when it comes to The Wizard of Oz. I don't love this movie.
Oh man, I quit the stream. Oh my god.
I don't like dislike it or anything. It's never spoken to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate a lot of the things about it. I appreciate what it's done in the past. And there are parts of it I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Some of the artistic things that it did, like the black and white going to color and stuff like that, I think is amazing. And there's things about it I do like, but it's just, if it's on and my kids are watching it or something, I mean, I'm not going to like leave the room or be like, turn this off. But I'm not ever going to pick it. That's just is what it is. That's my opinion. Yeah. I don't have anything against it. People that love it, good on you. I understand why. But it just doesn't speak to me like a lot of people. And my understanding is that you do like this movie. Am I right, Nick?
Oh, yeah, I love it. But I grew up on it. Like, it was one of those, like, rotation movies for me.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, I think. I mean, it's a very popular movie. And we've gotten a lot of... There was a sequel, Return to Oz, which was kind of a pseudo...
we don't talk about that one.
Pseudo-sequel. That's an interesting one. Need to add that to the Forgotten Awesomeness. But there's also The Wiz, which was the Michael Jackson-led and Aretha Franklin alternate version. That was a little odd. And we also got a James Franco sequel, like prequel, the Great and Powerful Oz, I think a few years ago from Disney. Well, we're getting another one, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the one that I think most people, myself included, even me, not being a fan of it, said you shouldn't, just don't do that. Blackish creator Kenya Barris, did I say that right? Yeah, Kenya Barris is working on a new take on The Wizard of Oz. Barris will be writing and directing a reimagining of the classic story. Barris's upcoming movie will reportedly be a Warner Brothers project, by the way, which this is... The Wizard of Oz is an MGM movie, but The Wizard of Oz is public domain at this point, so that's weird. It will be, according to what they said, it will be connected or not connected. It will have callbacks to the original film, even though it's coming from a different studio. And it is being described as a modern reimagining of the iconic musical. So I know what I think of this, Nick. You being a fan, much more fan than I. What are these comments? These few little comments. What do they say to you?
You know, Kenya Barris is a great writer. Girl Trip, one of the funniest movies in quite a while. And I Blackish apparently was a really good show. I didn't watch it. I don't need a remake. Every time I hear remakes, it doesn't matter if it's a white creator, black creator, Asian creator, whatever it is. I don't need another remake of this nonsense. It's just like there's already 16 versions of the Wizard of Oz somewhere in some form. But because this movie, I think, is it's either close to 100 years old or it will be soon. I think it's already hitting the whatever that thing is, like when Sherlock Holmes hit it, it's like now everybody's making it, and the same thing with Winnie the Pooh and Wizard of Oz. I think is in that free roaming, free reign thing. It's just
public domain.
Yeah, thank you, public domain. This is the Disney situation all over again. It's like Warner Brothers,
and it is in public domain. The Wizard of Oz is public domain. Anybody, I mean, I could go make a. Let's go make a Wizard of Oz movie. I mean, anybody could.
Yeah, I know. I hate. I think I was telling you about it. I don't care who's making it. No, I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Maybe I'll watch it if it looks interesting or a different take. But yeah, no, I really don't have any interest. Sorry.
That's kind of where I was with this. Yeah. Now, this has nothing to do with the creator or the Kenya Barris. I'm not familiar with Kenya Barris's work. I may have seen some of it, but I can't really. That name doesn't jump out at me. I've heard of Blackish. I've seen some clips of it here. They look funny. I mean, I don't watch a lot of TV. I mean, I watch some very specific shows here or there, but I just don't watch a lot of TV. So I have not seen that show. I think Anthony Anderson's in it, and I like Anthony Anderson, but I've not seen that show, especially when it comes to sitcoms and stuff. I just don't watch a lot of TV anymore. So this has nothing to do with them. I don't care who they said. They could have said Steven Spielberg is remaking The Wizard of Oz. And I love Steven Spielberg. And I would still say this is a terrible fucking idea. There are a few movies out there in the world that I believe just shouldn't be remade. And it's not that they couldn't be remade better or that, technology's here to improve. It's none of that. It's that they have become such a piece of popular culture and such, they are so big that no matter what you do, no matter how good the movie is, no matter nothing, it is going to not, it's never going to live up. It's never going to live up to it. And things like Wizard of Oz is one of them. That's one you just
Wars.
Can't remake it. Like the original Star Wars. I mean, you can make more Star Wars, but the original Star Wars.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Because they're not making a sequel. They're reimagining, which is just remake. They're remaking the original movie. So,
okay, first of all, Oz is a Great and Powerful. I don't have a problem with them making that because it's a prequel, but it was a terrible movie to begin with. The other two, the thing I actually kind of want, and a lot of people may not want, is like a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Great Glass Elevator. But I don't need to see I don't need Tim Burton doing another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. It's just like we have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's perfectly all right to scare children and, to nightmares and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't need to see another Wizard of Oz. If I want to watch Wizard of Oz, I'll just go watch the fucking original Wizard of Oz. It's perfect.
I'm actually surprised Tim Burton's not directing this.
He's too busy doing that Wednesday nonsense. But no, but it's like you go back and watch the Wizard of Oz, and there is some amazing special effects. Like the tornado in that movie it's actually quite impressive for 1930 or 40 or whenever it came out.
The movie, much respect for that time. Some of the technical things it did were they look great today. I mean, look at it; it is a visual masterpiece when it comes to that. Even though the movie doesn't speak to me in a lot of ways, I don't have anything against it. I don't hate it, like I said, but visually and technically, they did some amazing things there.
And I get it. This movie's almost 100 years old, so they feel like they can remake it. I get it. It's like when they remade The Lion King. I get it. They won $1 billion out of it, but it's just like, at some point, the idea of remaking stuff is just, it's a dead concept. It doesn't need to happen. I feel like that Kenya Barris just really likes, or he got hired to do a project, and this is what he's doing, and I don't know. I get tired of these nonsense.
It's a bad idea.
It would be like, if they remade Lord of the Rings or something like that. Can you imagine that? Remake The Hobbit. Go back and remake The Hobbit for all I care. But Lord
there's
of the Rings,
some
you don't
properties
remake that shit.
I think you can expand upon. You can make sequels, prequels, all that, and everybody's like, They're probably still going to say it doesn't measure up to the original, but that's okay because it's his own thing. To remake some things, you just don't. Jaws, that's one of them. You don't remake Jaws. You don't remake The Wizard of Oz. You don't remake It's a Wonderful Life, even though they pseudo did that with Family Man. But there's certain properties you just don't remake because you're setting yourself up for failure. They're so beloved that you're never going to be able to stand up to that, even if it is better. Even if your version is better than the original, it will never be acknowledged. and you are setting yourself up for failure. Plus, one of the great things, the things that I do like about The Wizard of Oz is what we talked about a minute ago, the spectacle of it all. There's just how grand and just interesting and like all the things they did practically to create this fantastical world. They're not going to do that here. This is going to be a CGI fest. They're going to be walking around on a fucking green screen the whole time singing. And they're probably going to change the songs around and God knows what else they're going to do to the story. If anything, if anything in this is anything different from the other one, there's going to be 1,000 videos of people trashing it before it even comes out.
Dude, not even that, man. The minute this got announced, I'm sure there's 1,000 videos starting trashing this.
Oh yeah, and this is one of them.
Me personally, I get it. I know Hollywood enough to know, like, I get the reason they're doing this, but even I'm not gonna make a video of it because I'm not that stupid. But I'm just I just have
we're making a video right now, but what?
well, no, I mean like that's okay. I'm not making a video on my channel.
Yeah, I'm the stupid one. No, I get what you're saying.
Okay. No, but like this kind of stuff, like doing this type of show is fine to talk about this kind of stuff. But like when people go on and they make like a 40-minute video about why an African American actress or black actress is playing a different character than what the original character was, it's like whatever. But when it comes to this shit, like I don't need another Wizard of Oz. That's just my opinion. Will I see it? If it's any good, I may see it, but I don't care enough about it.
I'll probably see it once again. I channel
per channel.
I have a movie channel, so that's what I do. But
yeah.
I mean, and as far as like, I didn't even get into the like who they're gonna cast, where, and how, and what. And once again, I don't know Kenya Barris. I do not know. Is it he? You said?
Yeah. Kenya Barris is he. I actually got a good idea for this movie. The Tin Man, Snoop Dogg, the Scarecrow, Master P, the Lion, whoever's mad at Snoop Dogg at the moment, I think is or no, we'll make the Lion Bad Bunny, and then make Missy E or something like that. Missy Elliott is the
well,
that'd be great.
And that's not
make it a rap movie.
I didn't. I mean, they kind of. That's not it. I wasn't even going there as of yet because no casting or anything. Is this going to be like, when it comes to casting, I just want them to put, as I've said with every single movie, don't worry about who someone is, what they look like, all that.
Yeah,
just put the best person for the role in it. If you're going to do this thing, just put the best person in the role. Don't have an all this cast and all that. Don't make this the female this, the black that, the white this. Just make it the movie, I mean, it doesn't need to be a only this thing. I mean, that's a bad idea as well. Because you go that route, if you try and make this movie, this is the blank Wizard of Oz, instead of just this is Wizard of Oz, the new Wizard of Oz. That's the only thing that needs to precede that word, that name is the new Wizard of Oz, not the whatever insert descriptive term here, Wizard of Oz. You're setting yourself up for double failure because it's just going to be a shit show. Just make the fucking movie, man. I don't care if you change sexes, races, or whatever on some of the people, but just make it to where you're putting the right person in the right role. But this movie's going to fucking be a shit show either way because it will never be acknowledged. If it's bad, oh my God. Well, I'll say that. If it's good, no one will ever really acknowledge that it's good. The best it'll get is, it's all right, but it'll never stand up to the original in people's minds. And that's what matters. If it's bad, though, holy fuck. This movie will get raked over the goddamn coals for it. It'll be the new Cats. And it's got a fucking cat in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
that's
my take. I mean, and granted, I'm not a fan, but I do understand what this movie means to a lot of people and the station it holds within the zeitgeist of people, of just the world and pop culture. And I think this is a terrible fucking idea. Like I said, Steven Spielberg could be making it, and I'd say it was a fucking terrible idea. But who knows? Maybe it'll come out and just be amazing. I hope it is, because I hate seeing bad fucking movies. But there it is, ladies and gents. Wizard of Oz. They dropped the by the way. It's just called Wizard of Oz, not the Wizard of Oz. Big difference. Kind of like the Predator. Remember how that worked out for Predator? They added a the in that one. This one, they're taking the away. It's coming, though. A remake at some point in the next few years. What do you think? You offended? You mad? You happy? Do you not give a shit? I don't know. Let us know in the comments below.